Hey guys, I'm Brett, the Nerdy Engineer. As some of you are aware, I recently got a Tesla Model 3, and while I love so many things about the Model 3, there's one thing that just annoyed me every time I was in the car, and that is the phone dock. I know, kind of petty, but the phone dock in the Model 3 just sucked in comparison to the one in the Model X. The Model X phone dock was designed to easily allow you to dock your phone without ever having to take your eyes off the road. It has these interchangeable side rails that just guide the phone in so it just plops right down on the charger. Contrast that with the phone dock on the Model 3 and it's just a big wide open area, and it's so hard to get your phone plugged in. You have to kind of keep moving your phone back and forth to try to find the plug and seat it down on the plug. It's just such a pain. It's very dangerous to do that while driving. And you might think, okay, well, just dock your phone before you start driving and, you're good to go. Well, yes, but even when you go to take your phone off the charger, the plug is so tight that you end up kind of having to pull your phone and it smacks the roof of the charging area. It's like tucked up under there so much. It's not a good angle to unplug your phone. So after being constantly frustrated with the phone dock, I finally just said, screw it, I'm gonna look at the aftermarket options and see what kind of wireless chargers are out there. I knew wireless charging would solve all my problems. And it turns out there's actually a lot of wireless phone chargers for the Model 3. While there are a lot of different options out there, most of them are from companies you've never heard of. I'd rather buy from a company that actually has a reputation, a little bit of a track record. Being a nerdy engineer, I did a lot of research and read a lot of reviews online to see what the best options were. Ultimately, I decided the best product out there was the Nomad wireless charging pad. Full disclosure, after deciding I wanted to get the Nomad, I reached out to them about doing a review video. They sent me one for free, but there weren't any strings attached. So if I felt like their product was an overpriced piece of junk, I'd definitely tell you guys. Honestly, I'd have a lot of fun making a video bashing a product if it was deserved. But luckily for Nomad, their product is really nice. There's a couple of reasons why I chose Nomad over their competitors. First is the brand. Nomad is known for making high quality wireless phone chargers, and that means a lot. By giving my recommendation, I'm kind of putting my reputation on the line too, and I didn't want to recommend a product to you guys that would turn out to be a piece of junk and break in 6 months. So, it was important to me to pick a company that actually has been doing this for a while and is known for making quality products. Another really important thing for me were just the aesthetics. I wanted something that blended seamlessly into the car, an accessory that looks like Tesla themselves could have created. And that's where the Nomad really excels. This charging pad just looks really high-end. You can tell a lot of thought was put into it. Those subtle charging lights really give it that extra polish and make it feel like it's integrated into the car. They're not too bright, so at night they're not going to be like, this bright beacon, and they're not too dim so you can see them during the day. And another reason is the Nomad has a really high build quality. I mean, you can tell when you feel this thing, it's not a cheap product. It's really feels really durable, and it's coated with a grippy, like rubbery texture, which is going to help prevent your phone from sliding around when you're going around turns and stuff. So it's just you can tell it's a nice polished product. Now, there is one negative thing about the Nomad, and that is if your phone's too tall, then it's not going to work. There's only about 6.5 inches between the bottom lip and the top of the lid of the charging case. So if your phone is taller than about 6.5 inches, then you're not going to be able to use the Nomad. Now, I have no issues using this dock with my Pixel 3 with its case on. However, I had a friend with a Pixel 3 XL with the case and the phone didn't quite fit. I would just recommend measuring your phone, making sure that it's shorter than about 6.5 inches. Now, if you have a passenger whose phone's too tall and won't fit, I wouldn't worry about it too much. They can just plug it into a USB cable or a phone charger and charge up the old-fashioned way. They just won't be able to use the phone dock. Just being a wireless charger, it allows you to just plop your phone down on the pad, and then when you're done, you just pick it up and go. There's no more plugging and unplugging and having to seat it down on the dock. It just makes everything so much easier, and it's how phone charging should be now. Tesla doesn't have a wireless charging option, and so I'm glad that Nomad has stepped up to the plate and created a really nice product. Now, installation was a breeze. Just lift the tray slightly, then you can slide the bottom trim piece to the left and that'll come off. Then remove the original rubber pad and the USB cables underneath. Once you get that done, you can take the Nomad and drop the USB cables through those 2 holes. And then this is where you have a choice. You can either plug those USB cables directly in, or Nomad provides 2 USB-Y splitter cables that are really handy if you use a jump drive for the dash cam feature on the Model 3, or if you have your music loaded onto a jump drive. Now, one word of caution, when you hook up the Y cable, one side of the Y transmits data and power, and the other side only transmits power. So once you get everything hooked up, if you notice your dash cam's not working, just try swapping the sides of the Y, and that should solve your problems. After using the Nomad wireless charger for a few weeks, I can definitely say it is a must-have for all Model 3 owners. I mean, if your phone has wireless charging, then you need to get the Nomad wireless charger. It is awesome. It's by far the best accessory I've found so far for the Model 3. Speaking of that, if you guys have any recommendations for other accessories I should check out for my Model 3, then definitely let me know. I'm looking. If you're interested in adding wireless charging to your Model 3, then I have a link to the Nomad wireless charger in the video description down below. Let me know if you end up getting one. I still love mine. I actually think now the Model 3 dock is better than the Model X dock. So that's what wireless charging can do for you. Oh, I've got some exciting news. Tesla recently brought back the referral program. Unfortunately, there's no more free unlimited supercharging, but you can get 1,000 free miles of supercharging by using a referral code. I included my referral link in the video description down below, or if you're ordering a Tesla at one of the stores, then just give them my referral code. It's Brett9955. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and also subscribe to my channel so you can see my future videos. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.